the Wild West.
Power to the people. My name is T.A.C.O. I'm the Chief of Staff for the Black Riders Liberation Party. Today what we're doing, we're organizing a film screening, press conference, and an open mic because we're organizing to get General T.A.C.O out of jail. Now what this whole case is about is they're prosecuting this brother and they're trying to violate his parole for being around Black Riders. But the whole thing is they're trying to say that we're a gang. We beat gang enhancement charges 3 years earlier. So they're trying to organize and try to get us out of the box because you already know. We've been organizing for the hunger strike in Pelican Bay. We've been organizing just ongoing with the Oscar Grant campaign, and at the same time, all day, every day in the streets, stopping gang violence, police brutality, and racism in the community. So we need the people to do right now, organize a united front and stop letting the people and stop letting our leaders get assassinated, killed off, and locked up in the system because of what they're doing for our people. So we need the people to support. Come in, send donations, come to our events, and at the same time, just let it be known that the people is not going to continuously get knocked out the box by the system just because they want to stop what we're doing. We are mass people and we're continuously colonized by the same system, so we're going to continue our oppression, we're going to stop it. So we need the people to mass together and organize with Black Riders because we ain't the only ones going through this. CDC has been attacking our people in the community for years. They've been locking our people up, violating their parole, their probation, no bullshit charges, but at the same time, ain't nobody doing nothing about it. So are we going to continuously let our people get thrown away in the system and get assassinated? Because once they go there, it's a continual change. They're never the same after that. They trying to violate this man's human and constitutional rights to be able to assemble and practice his political belief. Now we all know the criminal justice system is nothing but a bunch of criminals in itself because they're the same ones that oppress and continuously repress our people. Every time we get a leader in a movement in a community, they come and assassinate the leader, chop the head off so the body will fall. That way there is no movement, there is no persistent revolutionary ideology or even practice in our communities where we're always continuously oppressed. So what we doing now is we about to show the documentary with some segments from the Black Rider 3 case, and afterwards we're going to get started and get everybody's attention and let everybody know what's going on as far as this case right now. Now we're going to let people, if they want to have an open mic session after the film and everything gets started, then people can come up here and speak a couple words about how they feel, especially dealing with the system, because it's not just about the general that we're organizing for, it's the whole CDC. California Department of Corrections is always oppressing our people. It's always taking our brothers away from his family structures and destroying our communities by doing such. That way we have no proper family structure in our black communities. You wonder why we continuously got gangbangers. You feel me? Because some of our sisters don't know how to raise and teach a man how to be a man. And without a man in the household, that brother either becomes feminized or he goes to what he feels like is manly and go to somebody else as an image for him to actually mold himself after, a role model. You feel me? And we got to understand that oppression in itself, the government, the policing system, has always been based off our people's slavery. Patty rollers is the same thing that they are today. They roll around our oppressed black communities, which is nothing but the new age prison plantation. You feel me? Snatch our brothers up and put them back on a real plantation, which is the prison industrial complex. Therefore, our people is nothing but a commodity to this system. You feel me? So we putting some light on that, and we're trying to get the people and the masses to recognize we have a voice out here. We can't stand up against this. We still have a Second Amendment right to bear arms, and not to mention all of the other so-called constitutions that's supposed to be given to people in this society that says we can't practice our political belief and our rights of religion and so on and so forth, but yet they're always going over that and railroading us all day, every day, and 9 times out of 10 is because we have a lack of knowledge. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to let y'all get into the documentary because it's going to be real tight. You're going to start off with seeing some of the different clips. I'm going to be doing some commentary here and there, but for the most part, we're just going to let the DVD do what it do. You feel me? And like I said, if anybody wants something to say, have something to say, or want to speak about the situation, then after that, we're going to get it started like that. So, sis, if you can help us out with the projector, because, you know, kind of illiterate.
So far, we were instrumental in organizing gang members like criminalism mentality to revolutionary mentality. We've been involved in numerous gang truces. We've been involved in organizing Stop Blocking Brown Unity. We've been in numerous repressive raids since we've been members of the organization.
We over here fighting for General T.A.C.O. We having another meeting open to the community, you know what I'm saying, all want to attend because right now General T.A.C.O. is being unlawfully held against his will. He has not committed any crimes or violated the terms of his parole in any way. Because the fascist state, you know, doesn't want our black leadership on the streets. You know, they have detained him on a parole hold, and right now he's waiting to see if they're gonna violate him. If so, he'll probably be doing like a year in prison. But you know, it's just another attack, you know what I'm saying, by the fascist state, by white supremacy. You know what I'm saying, our real enemy. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. You know, it's millions of protesters in every city, major city in the United States right now, standing down in front of all the financial center holds, you know what I'm saying, in those communities. And peace is taking off on them. A bunch of people in Boston just got boo-bopped in the head yesterday. You know, it's revolution going down all over the world right now, you know.
Highland headquarters in San Bernardino was raided by a joint gang task force of Homeland Security, ATF, FBI, SWAT, bomb squad, San Bernardino sheriffs, and LAPD raided our headquarters trying to initiate us into a shootout because they understand that we have an armed self-defense ideology and we will not carry on the passive, criminalistic ideology of non-violence, basically, because we feel as though that's a criminal ideology to teach somebody not to defend themselves whenever you realize whenever you kill, and we're counterproductive to the human race.
Let's say free General T.A.C.O. You'll see you soon, man.
Out to the people. My name is Nzinga Shakur from the Black Riders Liberation Party. Today we're here to free our general. The reason why we're here to free our general is because they have him on a parole violation for being around our organization. We're not a gang. In 2008, we beat gang enhancement charges, which proves that we're not a gang. We're a legal organization, a political organization. One of the things that General T.A.C.O does is within the community, he teaches brothers and sisters how to love themselves, to stop the tribalism, and to turn their gang banging enthusiasm and turn it into revolutionary enthusiasm. He teaches people how to stop hating each other and to go against the real fascist enemy. You feel me? He teaches us to go against the people that oppresses us. He teaches us that oppression is worse than slaughter. So he teaches us how to fight for our people, and he teaches us how to do it by any means necessary. He doesn't teach us how to go against each other, how to kill black people. He actually stopping black people from killing other black people. You know, so this is what we're here today. We're gonna fight for him to get out. We need him to be free because if we don't free our leaders, then they're gonna make our organization, not just our organization fall, but the rest of the organization, because we need strong unity. We need a real leader, you feel me? Because black people are supposed to be a vanguard. You know, so we need someone who can really lead the revolution, not just our movement, but all the other movements, because it's not just an issue in LA or America, but it's a global issue, you know, between all of the oppressed people. So.
As soon as your brothers and sisters organized themselves, they sparked up a war between the Serenios and the African brothers, and then you have genocide. Our people are closer historically than any other race of people. That's why you have pyramids in Mexico and you have Aztec heads in Egypt. I mean, this is something that has been documented, but our people are so blind to it. All they see is the Mexican cat that shot the homie or the black girl that stabbed the homie. And this is why we have to educate the youth. We have to educate them to culture. And this is one of the critiques that we have in the original Black Panther Party, is that they did not have culture. They allowed themselves to be alienated from all other oppressed classes of people in the community except white folks. And we don't get down with that. We would rather be aligned with the brown people. We would rather be aligned with the people of color in our community more than we be aligned with Charlie over here, because they already have the power. You know, we don't need to be organized with them. We need to be organized with the people that we're oppressed with. And that's why we strive so hard to get our brown brothers and sisters down with us and to understand that we are internationalists, we are revolutionary intercommunalists, and we understand that the same dog that bit us bit you.
But they know they don't want any black leadership in the streets, you know what I'm saying? They want us leaderless. So he running around here chaotic, like chickens with their head cut off. You know, General T.A.C.O is the strongest of our black leadership in the United States. Ain't nobody doing what that man does. You know, he dedicates all his time to helping black people, Mexican people, and poor people in Los Angeles and around the world. Mainly out here because this is, this is where he resides. Especially since he's been locked down on parole, came over around the world. Like he would like to, and like the world would like to, because, T.A.C.O, he got love and people around the world that love him, respect what he does and support what he does. I haven't seen anybody be able to get, youth in Los Angeles to stop killing each other like T.A.C.O has. I haven't seen anybody be able to get, young sisters that's out here with no direction, running wild, being able to tame themselves and embrace their womanhood and their African nationality the way T.A.C.O has. I haven't seen anybody be as selfless as T.A.C.O. I mean, he don't even treat himself to the movies. He don't even treat himself to a nightclub. He don't even treat himself to a bar with his wife to go have a drink. He don't take no time out of his life to have just simple individual pleasures like we do. He dedicates all his time to fighting the struggle, like it says you're supposed to do in the Quran, when your heart is compelled. Because, Allah, he wants all men, all Muslims, Christians, and Jews to fight in the struggle. Well, a lot of people choose not to. T.A.C.O, he chooses to fight in the struggle every day. He ain't out here committing terrorist acts, hurting kids, and ladies, and women and shit. He out here making his people stronger. Getting young black kids to not do drugs, not sell drugs, not kill each other, not fight each other, respect each other, teaching them the knowledge they can't get in the public school system. So that's why we love T.A.C.O and we fight for him, because he'll do the same for us, you know what I mean? And he has. So we're going to continue to go for the struggle, keep fighting the way we're supposed to.
The Wild West makes the earth